Hi friends, welcome to the world down under and the city of Cairns. It's on the northeast side of Australia and across from the Great Barrier Reef. Today in episode 39 of the Ultimate World Cruise, we'll explore the oldest rainforest in the world and the city and its famous lagoon. Stay to the end of the video for a glimpse of our daily life and a report on the drama on the ship. Well, we're on the tender and we're waiting our turn to get on the shore, but they're using these big tenders and it takes like a half an hour just to load them. So good thing we left early. We weren't thinking about the time it takes to load and unload the tender. Okay, we're off. They're getting us off quickly. It's a lot better to use theirs than our little ones because it goes much faster. They can get everybody off like within an hour and a half, 2 hours.
Yeah, nice boats.
They're very nice. I think they just subcontract them out.
Oh yeah.
We're the only cruise ship here right now. Yeah, it's fast. It's great. Oh, good day, mate. Welcome to Cairns. We're at the yacht club where they dropped us off on the tender, and this is where they're going to pick us up to go up the Skyrail Rainforest Cableway. Every day is a new surprise.
Surprise?
Yes, big time.
Surprise so far today?
Oh, the weather couldn't have been better. It's perfectly clear, calm, no wind. It's great.
Good day. Cheers.
He's
great.
Australian beer.
Yeah.
You like it?
Yeah, it's good.
We're on the Skyrail. We just got on, and there was hardly anybody here, and we were able to get our own car, which is really nice. There's only 2 of us, and they hold up to 6, so we're really lucky. We're gonna go for 15 minutes, and he said to get off, and then we have a viewpoint there, and then we can get back on. It's like an hour and a half trip all the way up. It's the oldest tropical rainforest in the world, and these platforms were brought in by helicopter. They didn't have a big enough helicopter here in Australia, so they brought one from Russia, and they couldn't take down any trees when they built it. If they did have to take down a tree, they had to replace it or put it back in. They had to keep it alive and then put it back in, and they had to pretty much bring the people in, the workers in too, by helicopter, or they camped out in the jungle. So it was really quite a feat. It took them 7 years to get it planned and approved, but a year and a half to actually get it built. And it's 7.5 kilometers all the way to the top for 7.5 kilometers of cable. They couldn't damage or do anything to the rainforest. You can see that the jungle is very thick. We're really high up above the canopy, and there's vines and all kinds of thick trees. I mean, I can barely see the bottom. It's so thick. Wow, that's gorgeous. Holy cow. Whoa. Wow. Look at that. Oh, that's unreal. What a beautiful view. There's another small waterfall across. Oh my gosh. Now it's really coming down. Look at that. Look at this. It's unbelievable. It's so beautiful. It's so rugged, pouring down. I think they just had a lot of rain. Unbelievable. You can feel the power. You can feel the power of it, and you can feel the mist coming off. Wow. It's carved out the rock right there. This, I have to say, is one of the most beautiful walks I've done. They really did a nice job preserving absolutely everything. We're going to get back on the gondola now and continue up to Kuranda. What's kind of neat about this is you ride the gondola and you get off a couple, 2, 3 different places and get out and explore. Here's the river that feeds that waterfall. I did see a dam on the waterfall too before it. So they're using it for hydroelectric power. This is the last stop, Kuranda. And once you get out, you go through a gift shop, of course. And now you can walk over here to this village center. When you're in Australia, make sure you walk on the left side. We've been told a few times, but it's kind of funny. You'll find it more or less to be just a lot of handicraft, or a lot of craft shops. Yeah, opal miner.
See?
Yeah.
Oh my God, look at this.
We know how valuable they are from the
Oh no, that's a big one right there.
I like the bracelet.
The bracelet?
Yes. How much are they? $5,000?
6,590.
Yeah.
Uh,
The thing is that they're fossils. Now the white ones, I don't think they're as valuable, are they? These? That's what
2,000.
when I think of an opal, I think of those. Monsoon leather. Oh, there's a hat for you. Look it.
Which
It's vented. No, but I petted a kangaroo and he had a really cool tail. Oh.
They only $89.
They're soft. $89.
No,
Oh, the small one. That had to be a baby kangaroo.
It's a real crocodile?
Yeah. I think it is. Yes. I had a boomerang when I was a kid. I could not get it to work. It never came back.
Never came back?
No. They're pretty. Look at, they're really pretty. Here's a couple stickers. He likes stickers for his luggage. Oh, good day, mate. Crocodile skin hat bands. Whoa, look at, they have a teeth. See how these things, these ridges, the ridges right here, that's what's on these hat bands. You can get a hat band with the ridge. Right here, look at this. That's the ridge. Like, it's easy to kill a day here. It's already 2 o'clock. Seems like we just got here. Crocodile, okay, they have kangaroo burger.
And the kangaroo pie.
Kangaroo
crocodile
pie.
sausage.
Wow, you want to try that? No. The view heading back, it's amazing. We can see our ship in the distance and the city below. Taking an Uber back to the Yorkies yacht club where the transfer is, and then we're going to take the transfer bus into Cairns. Uber's always a good idea. They're everywhere. It's the closest city to the Great Barrier Reef, which makes it the preferred starting point to go diving and snorkeling the reef. We just got off the transfer bus right across the street, and now we're on the promenade. Really nice. And over to my left, we're going to walk up there, but that's where that lagoon is.
In old days, this used to be mangrove,
Oh,
and right now it's like a mud flat, you know?
they took out all the mangroves.
Yeah.
You expected to see a beach?
Yeah, with the sandy beach or something like that. You know?
Yeah, I know.
Like, why you have the city right here? You know?
Yeah, isn't that interesting? You're in it. Exactly. And we're walking up to the lagoon. Should I tell people, should I confess that I had knee surgery and that's why I'm not swimming and biking and
No, don't
snorkeling and diving? Like, bothers my knee to swim right now. So otherwise, We would jump in that. We would probably go snorkeling out on the barrier reef, but we didn't. Look at this, a completely artificial lagoon.
Stop.
Look at this. Sandy beach and everything. It looks just like the beach. It's all,
You make it like that.
yeah, it's all sandy bottom, just like the beach. I was expecting it to look more like a swimming pool. Well, we had some other guests off the ship that they did bring us in, so they're spending the day here. Why not? It's beautiful. Now this part looks more like some. Wow, it's huge. The biggest rainforest. Fantastic. Oh, here's a Ferris wheel. We're at the courtyard. The courtyard is they serve Mexican food, but looks really good, and we're about as far from Mexico as you could possibly get. Looks pretty good.
Look at my nachos.
I know that looks loaded with even the jalapenos. Yeah, it looks like a great Mexican salad. Australian Pinot Grigio. That is the weirdest tree I've ever seen. What are they?
Cannonballs.
Cannonballs.
That's what it is.
Wow, this is a really neat tree. Look at that. The way that stuff is hanging down. It's different. Never seen a tree like that. A lot of different things here. Flight for $179. This is Australian dollars, by the way. Snorkeling $110. Sunset cruise $65. You can hire a boat for $189. That's not bad. $1 Australian is 65 cents. That gives you an idea. We walked 3 blocks in from the beach, and this is kind of not as touristy. It's like off the beaten path. Probably where a lot of the locals come to do their shopping. Barber, cafes, and off everything. They're.
Do they have siestas? Because a lot of the stores are closed.
I don't know what's going on. Closing down still. That's sad. You got to be open to sell it. Viva Boutique, closed. They must close early. What are the times? No, Mark.
9 a.m. to 4 p.m.
That's it. They close at 4 o'clock.
They close at 4 o'clock.
They close at 4 o'clock.
Yeah, they
Oh.
just like in the old days in the States.
Did they close that early?
Yeah, they go home. They want to have dinner with the family.
But the thing of it is that everybody else is working until 5 or 4. So when do you get to shop? After waiting like 45 minutes for the big ferry tender boat to fill up, here we go. Heading back to the ship. This is the first time we've returned to the ship after dark from the water. Well, we departed Cairns last night, and this morning we're waking up. What ocean is this? You know what ocean this is?
But people don't want to see this, Teresa. This beautiful, calm seas and beautiful sunrise. They want to see big waves, the ship getting in trouble. That's what gets clicks on the internet. Or like people wonder what we do all day on the ship, Teresa.
Well, it's 6 o'clock. Sarko gets up and gets up coffee. we brought these cups so they can put it right directly into our cups. And at 6:30 in the morning, we woke up to an absolutely gorgeous sunrise. And we left Cairns last night, and now we're heading to Lombok, Indonesia, for a 4-day crossing.
If you see any ghosts on the beach, let me know. Okay?
But this is what we do every morning. It's kind of a routine, just like you do it, just like you have at home. At home, you drink your coffee and wake up, and only here you get to see the ocean every morning. It changes, and it's warm.
Like people wanted to see more about the daily life, you know, and I mean our followers want to see the daily life. The average YouTuber wants to see drama,
They want to see the ship in trouble.
the shipping travel. They don't want you to see you having a good time. They want you to
Oh,
be.
we don't need to put that in there.
We don't need to put it, but that's what they want. Like last night I Googled Ultimate World Cruise.
You Google the Ultimate World Cruise.
Yes. I mean on YouTube.
Okay.
On YouTube. I did a search Ultimate World Cruise. Then I sorted by views.
The most views are getting the ones where they're saying that there might be a little bit of problems on the ship.
No, actually the most views are people that are not on the ship.
They're not on the ship, yeah.
Yeah.
They're
like,
reading articles and taking it out of context.
I'm taking it out of context and the Ultimate World Cruise, major drama, major problems, and there is not even.
Actually, this leg, a lot of people got off in Brisbane, a lot, and not that many people got on. So I heard, I'm not totally positive, but I heard there might be like about 1,200 passengers right now. Total. That includes the 650 of the world cruisers and then people that got on this leg. A lot of nice Australians got on, actually.
Yeah.
We kind of like the new people to come on. It kind of changes things up a little bit. You meet new people. And I've been asking them a little bit more about Australia and stuff. And they've given us tips a little bit, too, about things we can do while we were in Australia. But anyway, there's not very many people on the ship right now. It's kind of quiet. We heard there would be a lot more people on the third leg in Dubai. So, because people want to go around Africa.
What do you hear and what actually happens?
Well, we have
It's
we have a feeling that definitely there's not very many people, as fewer people on the ship. Just the way it feels. Like the people next to us are gone. There's nobody in the cabin next to us, and that's been full the whole time. And the dinner downstairs in the dining room hasn't been as busy. So I don't know how many exactly, but it feels like there's less.
I imagine pretty much everybody's been on a cruise or two. This cruise is completely different than your average cruise.
Yeah.
You know, the average cruise, you're going to the Caribbeans, Bahamas, you know.
Well, not only that, you're
Like,
you're on
it's four families with kids.
right. You're on it for a short period of time
short
too.
period of time.
So the ship is your vacation, and here the ship is a way to get to the next destination for many people. They have a lot of nice entertainment, but for the most part, people are like us, are relaxing and waiting for the next destination. Senior living, a floating senior living facility. Come on, we're not that old. There's a lot of elderly,
No,
but
actually, probably the average age is 65.
well, yeah, Sarko's 66 and I'm 65. Well, I'm
So-
64. I'm going to be 65 while we're on the ship.
Yeah.
So yeah, okay, we're the average, but there's not, you sure, because like there's not that many people younger than us. We're kind of on the lower
So-
end, actually.
So imagine how much drama it is in your
Your assisted living facility.
facility. This is how much drama you have here, okay?
If you enjoy our video, subscribe, like, and share. Our next visit is Lombok. We'll have a unique surprise for you, so see you there.